Hello and welcome back to this video. In this video, we are discussing chapter 22 and 23rd of the novel Carvalho, written by K.P. Purnachandra Tejaswi. So, as we know, we have departed from the courtroom drama, and now the novel is mainly focusing on the discovery of flying lizard. So, again, at the beginning of chapter 22nd, we see the company is trying to plan the expedition. They are trying to actually plan out the expedition, and they are selecting upon which scientific methodology should be more appropriate into the dense jungles of Norway. And again, as we know, Carvalho has the expert scientific knowledge. That's why he is in charge of this scientific methodology, and he's also looking after the maps. Okay, which map to follow there, because again, these maps can be very tricky, and where in Carvalho's scientific knowledge may lack the realistic and depth. In those situations, Mandana can provide real world situations and help out both himself and Carvalho into their search of the flying lizard. Again, as they are moving forward, they move to a land which is far above the sea level, and because of the elevation, they are facing some problems. Again, I hope you know this is again very common knowledge that if you that if you reach a certain point of elevation on the mountain or etc., you will find some difficulties in breathing. Okay, so that's why again that is explored very beautifully in this novel. Then this again expedition turns into a geographical research as well, because again, as I told you, this novel is not only about the discovery of the flying lizard or the insect, it is also about discovering the self and the geography of that particular area, geography of Malnad area. So we see very vivid description of Malnad area, wherein the author describes the area with again utmost beauty, wherein we see the natural beauty of Malnad, the dense forest, the natural habitat, and the variety of insects and variety of wildlife, which is again very unique to this particular region. So after that, we see that the team is getting ready, the team is getting assembled, and we see a new character being introduced here. The new character is named as Biryani Karyappa. So again, quite a unique name, Biryani Karyappa. Okay, so again, the name Biryani Karyappa, again, it is not given by any chance. He is a cook, okay, who cooks very delicious biryani, and he is named for his cooking skills of biryani. So again, why they are taking this cook Biryani Karyappa with them, they have a specific reason for that. So if you look at Biryani Karyappa, his legs are quite unique. So his legs are like this, his legs are banana shaped. Okay, so again, they have a story behind Biryani Karyappa's legs as well. So Biryani Karyappa is an expert tree climber. So just because of this habit of climbing trees again and again, his legs have acquired this banana shape, and that's why he's an expert tree climber, and this he might come very handy in their expedition. And again, they are preparing themselves with some equipments as well, wherein we see Carvalho taking out all the compass and navigational tools which they might require throughout their journey. So after so many preparations, we see the journey actually begins, and there are some physical challenges are there. So many physical challenges arise as they are beginning with their journey. First of all, they have to face this dense forest and dense palm tree forest, which they have never seen before. So again, apart from Mandana and Biryani Karyappa, of course, nobody actually has a real world experience with such kind of atmosphere. That's why people like narrator narrator and Carvalho, they are actually panicking because they don't know how to actually navigate through such dense forest. So again, they face some navigation difficulties. They are not sure in which direction they are actually moving, and then there are some transportation issues are also there, because again, the narrator's jeep can only take them to some point, but after that the jeep is of no use because the roads are not properly managed over there. So there are no proper roads, and a jeep cannot move, a jeep cannot take them on such routes. So that's why the only available option of transportation is again bullock cart. So again they have to manage, okay, they have to again take the help of bullock cart to travel in the dense forest. So again, if you look at the team, there it is a mixture of, okay, two kinds. One side is of practical knowledge, like Mandana and Kariyappa. They don't have any qualification as such, but they have the practical knowledge. They have seen the forest throughout their life and they know every inch of the forest. But on the other side, we have people like Carvalho and Pravakar, who are learned men, and they are applying their scientific approaches to again to attain to attain a singular goal. So again, even though they have different approaches, their goal is one, again, to find the flying lizard. And again, hence we see there are multiple individual personalities, wherein again the narrator is trying to find himself. He's not sure what what he's doing exactly at this point of his life. Again, he's not happy with farming. He has been facing so many losses in every other business he tries. So that's why the narrator is in a state of dilemma. He's not sure where exactly his life is headed. So again, we see and even though we have multiple individual perspectives over there, but again these perspectives collectively they form a group again which is very determined to achieve their objective. So after that, just a second, after that we see that again the technical elements which are again of course there, for example technical gear, camera and lenses, scientific instrument, navigation tools are again a significant part of their research. But again we have some practical resources as well. Apart from this scientific advanced tools, we have practical resources such as bullock cart, basic supplies and hunting equipments, which are again equally important. And you can say that these practical resources are perhaps more important than the scientific resources, because in the remote areas these practical equipments will be more handy, they'll be more useful than the scientific resources. Then again we see some elements of adventure in the chapters 22nd and 23rd. So again we see wilderness encounters. So again, as they are moving inside the deep forest, they see a lot of wilderness, and again they encounter some animals and some vegetation which is again not to be found very commonly. Okay, so that's why they are quite astounded by looking at such unique vegetation. And again while they are moving forward, they see a wild sheep, and especially when Biryani Karyappa sees the wild sheep, he says that okay, we should catch the sheep and we should make a nice biryani out of it, because Biryani Karyappa's lens is completely different. His brain works completely different from Carvalho and his teammates, because his only concern is how to have nice food in this environment. But again another response from Kiwi's side, but when Kiwi sees that there is a wild sheep, Kiwi chases down the wild sheep. Kiwi runs behind the wild sheep, and again after some time Kiwi is not visible. They can't even locate where exactly is Kiwi standing now. So where exactly is Kiwi going? So that's why their expedition to find the flying lizard is interrupted, because now they have to find Kiwi first and then continue with their research. So this becomes a new problem which they have encountered. So with this we end the 23rd chapter. I hope you are understanding and following what we are discussing here. If there are any doubts at all, you can just comment down in our comment box and we will try to solve them. Thank you so much for watching.